Okay, so in this math lesson, boys and girls, you get to be the teacher. We haven't done one of these pages in a while, but we're going to go ahead and do it today. So this is the page where you get to correct it if the answer is correct or incorrect. So you're probably going to need a number line to help you with this if you're doing this not in the classroom. We use our classroom number line. We have a big one on the wall that we use when we're in the classroom. But I'm going to pull this out for those of you who are not with us in the classroom but are working this from home. Okay, so you're going to need your number line and then of course a pencil to help you with this. Okay, so let's look at number 1. The problem. Read the problem with me. It says 6 minus 1 equals 5. So does 6 minus 1 equal 5? Let's look. If you're on 6, you jump back one space. Yes, that is 5. So we can give that a check. That one's correct. Okay. This one reads 3 minus 1 equals 2. So does 3 minus 1 equal 2? Let's see. If we are on the 3 and we go back one space, then yes, it equals 2. So we can put a little check right there, okay, because that's the correct answer. Okay, this one right here says 10 minus 1 equals 8. So does 10 minus 1 equal 8? Let's go to our 10, go back one space, and you'll see, oh, we just proved that 10 minus 1 equals 9. So we need to cross out that 8, just cross it out, and right next to it, write the 9 instead, okay, because 10 minus 1 equals 9. So, for those of you who want to be teachers, this is how you grade papers, right? Okay, let's read this one. 7 minus 1 equals 6. Does 7 minus 1 equal 6? Let's check it out. 7 minus 1 equals 6. So that one's correct. We get to give it a little check. Okay, let's go to the next one. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Does 2 minus 1 equal 1? Let's go to 2, take away 1, and yes, it equals 1. So we're going to give that a check, okay? So if you want to keep working with me, you can work with me, or otherwise you can work on by yourself. All right, so I'm going to keep going for those of you who are still joining me. 4 minus 1 is 3. Does 4 minus 1 equal 3? Let's check it out. 4 minus 1 is 3, so give that a little check. Okay. 9 minus 1 equals 8. Does 9 minus 1 equal 8? Let's check it out. 9, go back one space, and yes, that equals 8. 1 minus 1 equals 1. Let's check that. Does 1 minus 1 equal 1? Let's check it out. 1 minus 1 actually equals 0. So let's cross that out and put a 0 there instead. Okay, we're correcting that one. 8 minus 1 is 7. Does 8 minus 1 equal 7? Let's find it out. 8, take away 1, and that is correct. So we give that a little check. Okay, is 5 minus 1 equals 4. Does 5 minus 1 equal 4? Let's see. 5, we take away 1, and yes, that equals 4, so we can check that out. Okay, so notice that all the top of these were takeaways, subtractions, where we had to jump one toward backwards or towards the 0. If you look at the rest of them, these are all addition. Okay, so this means we're adding and we're going to a higher number. Let's read the first one. Read that with me. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Does 1 plus 8 equal 9? Let's check it out. We're going to put our finger, I'm going to put my finger on the 1, and we're going to count over 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we land on the 9. So yes, 1 plus 8 equals 9, so we can put a check right there, okay? Let's read the next one. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Does 1 plus 2 equal 3? Let's check it out. We're on the number 1. Let's move over 2 spaces. 1, 2. And we have a 3 there. So 1 plus 2 does equal 3, so we put a little check there. 6 plus 1 is 7. Let's see if that's correct. 6 plus 1 space over does equal 7, so we can put a check there. 1 plus 3 equals 2. So if you're on 1 and you count over 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, what do you land on? Oh, we land on 4. So this is the one we have to fix. Let's cross out that 2 and put a 4 there. Okay, so that will fix that one, so it's now correct. Okay, 1 plus 1 equals 2. So if you're on the 1, you jump over one space. Yes, you land on the 2. That's correct. Let's go to our last row here. Okay. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Is that correct? Let's check it out. Start on the 1, count over 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, we land on the 5, so we can check that off. Okay. 1 plus 9 equals 10. So again, we're starting on the 1. Let's count over 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I land on that number 10. So yes, that's correct. 1 plus 0 equals 0. So if I'm on the 1 and I move 0 spaces, does that get me to 0? No. No, look at that. You should still be on the 1. Okay, so cross out the 0 and write a 1 right there. All right, let's keep going. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Does 7 plus 1 equal 8? Let's check it out. 7 plus 1, and we landed on the 8. And we're done with that one. That one's correct. Let's look at the next one. 5 plus 1 equals 6. We're on the 5. We move over 1, and yes, that equals 6. Put a little check on that. Okay, give yourself that exit ticket. Right. And then you're going to close this booklet, put it back in your math folder so that you have it ready for you for next time.